Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we checked out Cathar, the horror cult. A pretty work-in-progress nation. Yeah, it didn't really go anywhere. It crashed my game at one point. But some interesting ideas, at least. Hopefully it gets updated in the future. Let's roll up another nation. 208. That is M.A. Alar, Dreams of Tartarus. Similar to the last nation we played, but we've done it. 91. Patala, L.A. Patala, we've done that. 155. Bakata, Artist of Muisca, done it. 94. L.A. Pyrene, pretty sure we've done it. 224. Angkor Elephant Kings. I have it marked down as not done, although I'm actually iffy on if I want to do it, now that I'm facing it. I did try it out solo once, and it was obscenely easy. So, I think we'll just take a look at it real quick. Okay. So Angkor is a human nation with Dante elephant allies. So it's an elephant, I mean, yeah, elephant kings. So you get big giant elephants. And so let's just look at the Royal Guard, cap only. They're not sacred. So assuming you go full scales, you know, there's sky's the limit. They have 48 hit points each, 7 size, 21 protection, only 10 defense with a parry 4 shield, 12 MR, 13 morale. They have a length 5, 12 attack, 22 piercing damage long spear. And a length 1, 12 attack, 19 piercing tusk attack. But yeah, needless to say, 21 protection, 48 hit points is pretty obscene. And a length 5 spear with 12 attack, 22 damage, and the extra tusk is pretty obscene. It's all pretty obscene. They do have these little guys as sacreds, but when I played solo, I just made elephants. The lesser ones have 18 protection, 47 hit points, no shield, but it's still really good. They also have a length 3 weapon, 11 attack, 30 damage. So if you want even more damage. But the length 5 spear is pretty juicy. Yeah, I mean, the other ones are pretty similar. They're just slightly worse for, like, basically the same cost. Pretty much. But that's just because these are cap only. But yeah, so we would just go full scales and just make these and just shred everything. Like, it was a joke. I could purposefully not use the elephants, but then at that point, why am I playing the fucking Elephant Nation? You know? Like, I'm not gonna play the Elephant Nation just to play with these sacreds. I mean, they're pretty good as well. They're sort of like, from, Cathay, sort of. 12 hit points, 0 protection, but 12 invulnerability, 16 defense, and they do have a parry 2 shield, quarterstaff, 13 attack, 18 damage, length 3. It's a very solid weapon. And they have 16 defense. I do think they struggle a little bit. I think air shield would be very nice for them. Or... yeah, it's late age, so probably air shield would be especially nice. But yeah, it's just like, why bother when you can just make this? So, yeah, I don't think we'll ever do it just because it's like, I already know how it's going to go. They're also the nation that gets the, those crossbows. The Sna crossbows. that for a little while we were seeing this pop up everywhere because it was part of our merge mod, and it was just getting put on a lot of different nations and troops. Range 30, 11 precision, 9 armor piercing every round. Just a little too good. But probably acceptable to use with your elephants. You also get these, the siege crossbows. Range 50, 18 armor piercing every 3 rounds. That's a little heavy hitting, I would say. But, they're close to the trifecta, I would say. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna put a dash next to it, and we'll skip Angkor, but that's what it looks like. I don't think it's been updated in quite a while, but if it did, it would be nice to see some nerfs there. I mean, they are super expensive units, those elephants. It's true, and if you do get wiped out in multiplayer or something like that, you're pretty fucked. So I'm sure it's maybe more multiplayer balanced, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it did get updated a few months ago. Anyways, let's roll up a different nation. 64. Scalaria, done. 201. EA Xinjiang, the Jade Kingdom, done. 246. EA Phlegeton, Pits of the Sludge Elves, done. 38. Arcoscephaly, done. 237. MA Avli, done. 29. We'll get something in here. Tirnanog, I have marked as done. I'm pretty sure we've done it. 314. LA Manica. Okay, this is another firepower nation, so we'll have a nice explosive time of it. Right, firepower would be under F for firepower. Okay. We'll do... We didn't really do much with Aluin, so we'll do Book of Legends. Mangg's LPs, 241. MA? No? Yeah, they might be all LA. Yeah. LA Manica, Order from Chaos. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. The moral degeneration of the King of Man caused great dissent in the overseas colonies. Resenting the influence of the pagan witches in the king's court, they declared an independent republic to ensure religion was never separated from the state again. The House of Evangelists are the charismatic leaders, elected by the landed citizens to protect the minds and souls of the people. Their eyes and ears are the agents who can assassinate problematic individuals. The agency keeps a close watch over the activities of the scientists and Is this a word? Academicians? Doesn't sound like a word.
Academician.
Academician. It's a word. Usually we just say an academic. And even the definition here says an academic or intellectual. Okay. Lest their skeptical minds fall prey to heresy, the scientists produce state-of-the-art weapons for the military, such as Manica's elite marines, who are able to launch invasions across the seas. Alright, we're a race of humans. We have powerful ranged infantry, weak melee infantry, summonable specialist troops, strong fire, air, water, earth, astral magic, weak nature, death, and blood. Strong priests, standard forts, temples cost 200, good lord. So we've got agents, stealth 50, patrol bonus 20. Manchaca officers, 50 leadership, taskmaster plus 2. The revolver. Infantry officer, 100 leadership. Evangelist elects can be recruited outside forts as well. Stealth 40, holy 1, 10% chance for an astral. Doctor, 1 nature, air, water, astral, 10% chance, and healer 1, also sacred. Scientist, 1 earth, fire, air, water, earth, twice, 10% for another one, and resource bonus 5. I'm worried about how similar this is to Sovarus. House Evangelist, 2 astral, 2 holy, 10% chance for astral, a 3rd astral, stealth 50. Special agent, cap only, assassin 1, spy, patrol bonus 30. They have a melee stun prod, 15 attack, 5 armor negating damage, cannot be repelled, and a stunning shock, 50 armor negating fatigue. That is a pretty nasty one. They also have a revolver, 13 precision, 10 armor piercing every round, also used in melee, and a stun grenade, 11 range, 11 precision, 20 armor negating poison, AoE 1, and blinding flash MR negates. Yeesh. On the downside, they only have 1 protection, 11 defense, 12 hit points, so if they get into melee, they're in trouble. But they're dirt cheap. Well, not dirt cheap, but 125 gold, 1 recruitment point. Could scatter them around. We get field artillery. It's pretty much the same thing as Sovarus. Academician. Fire 1, air 1, earth 1, plus 2 to fire, air, water, earth. Another 10% chance of another one, and then death, blood, 100%. So I have 17 research, 3 recruitment points, but they are old heretics and can't, they're not sacred. Supreme Court Judge, cap only. 3 astral, 3 holy, 10% for another astral. They are old as well, but sacred. Yep, if you want more level 3 priests. Marine officer, cap only, 150 leadership, water 1, holy 1, plus 2 to air, water, astral, 10% for another one. They have sailing, max size 5, 400 size points, and inspirational 1. Okay. And then non-fort coastal provinces, deep sea officer, 50 leadership, amphibious, spear gun. Okay. Units, we get Manchaca Spearman, undisciplined slaves with cloth uniforms and spears. Yep. Drafted spearmen. They're not slaves. Yeah, so they have higher base morale. Drafted riflemen. Range 50, 13 precision, 14 armor piercing every single round. Oh, boy. And look at how cheap they are. I mean, just think about how many riflemen we can have. They're undisciplined, but who cares? When you have enough of these, like, everything will just die instantly. It's going to be the same thing. Infantry riflemen, quite a bit more expensive. They don't really get much better armor or anything. They have a bayonet, range 2, or length 2, 10 attack, 12 piercing. They got the same rifle and a grenade, range 10, 10 fire damage, AoE 1, and shrapnel, 12 AoE 1. Yeah, the grenade is nice, I suppose, but they do cost 6 more gold each, 7 more resources each, and 2 more recruitment points each. It's hard to say. Depends on what your limiting factor is, I suppose. National Guardsmen, cap only. They've got a leather hauberk, so 8 protection, 12 hit points, 12 morale. They have a dagger, and then the small auto gun, range 35 instead of 50. But it shoots 3 times. 10 armor piercing. Compared to, once a round for 14. And they have a stun grenade for 20 AoE 1 fatigue, poison, and blinding flash. The shorter range definitely hurts. The lower precision, the lower damage. It's hard to say. They are also obviously more expensive. They're double the gold cost. They're almost double the resource cost. And just about double the recruitment point cost. So I'd probably rather have 2 of these than 1 of these. Generally. But it's hard to say. Regimental standard. Pretty simple. Gives standard 1, which is kind of nice. Auto gun team. 1 per turn. Kind of expensive, but you get the auto gun. Range 50, 10 armor piercing, 10 attacks. Yeah, there's no reason not to make these. Supply truck, same thing. It's got supply bonus 35, which is nice because we'd have a lot of units. Marine rifleman cap only sacred. Yeah, not great protection. They don't get anything better there. They do get 13 morale. They get formation fighter 1. But other than that, they're pretty much similar. So it's all depending on sacred, which, it's the same thing as we did last time. It's really just like give them flaming weapons or, something like that. And precision. They'll get plenty of kills. We could try some other weapon bless, I suppose, but... Revolutionary standard, same thing. It's the standard sacred version and the deep sea diver spear gun. 18 protection on the body, 12 hit points. Yeah, it lets us get in the water. Suppose that's nice. Suppose that's nice enough. Conjuration. Nothing. Alteration. Get augmentation. 4 air, 3 earth, 50 air gems. Summons augmented agent commander. Okay, so we get like a super soldier. His skin is made an impenetrable barrier to enemy weapons, highly resistant to elemental magic and poison. His body heals battle wounds and afflictions at miraculous rates. He's made stronger and faster, able to outrun a horse and march for weeks without sleeping. He is more than human, but care should be taken as he could still be killed in a single strike by a powerful enemy, which would be 50 magical gems down the drain. Yeah. Evocation. Nothing. Construction, we can get flame troopers. Still a bad idea, just like last time. Mounted commander. And we don't even get access to cool tanks this time. The anti-magic uniform we had last time. The anti-material rifle we had last time. Enchantment, outfit seals. I assume these are Navy seals. Not actual seals. We get 7 of them for 20 water gems and a seal officer. I assume they're better than the deep sea divers or whatever that we get. Thaumaturgy. Blood, of course, nothing, and divine. Okay, so it's kind of a little half-baked. I feel like Soberus had more to it, and this feels like largely a copy of Soberus. Well, I don't know what was made first or anything, but yeah, and then when we looked at Almreich, it also felt really similar. So I'm wondering if, like, all the Firepower Nations are pretty much the same stuff. Although I imagine the Star Wars one has to be a little different, right? I guess there's a couple Star Wars ones. It's hard to say. We'll play this again just because I find it amusing, but in the future we'll probably take a look before we settle on it. Okay. Well, I'm kind of interested in getting the super soldier. So I think we should have air for Earth 3 on a pretender. Because we're definitely not getting that on any summonable commander. We do get access to Virtue, which is one of the best in the business. Yeah, I do love Virtue. And we don't really need much in the way of a Bless. So I think if we go Dormant... Yeah, that. I think if we do that. It's not the best Virtue we could ever get, but it'll get the job done. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't give us access to any Weapon Bless. It just gives us access to, like, max precision. If we wanted to go for a Weapon Bless, we'd either have to go Fire 7 or Air 7. I think Thunder Weapons is far, far worse than Flaming Weapons. But I can't really take less than this if I want to cast that spell. So getting Fire 7, I have to find 84 more points. I'd have to drop this down and this here. And then we're only getting... So really I'd have to go, like... Yeah, maybe that. That gets us Flaming Weapons, Precision, 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 which seemed probably like what we did exactly last time. But oh well. Nice central position with 3 thrones in sight. This will be a nice, quick game. As far as a mage is concerned, oh boy. This guy's got good research, but he's old, and I hate that. So probably just the scientists, I think. The reasonable price, reasonable research. Flying shield will be pretty good, but we really want the earth goodies. Alright. Well, let's give it a test on some this shit. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah. gonna be pretty good. Oh, we got a throne here. Okay, well that's 4. Don't really need to go anywhere else. Unless one of these thrones is really shitty, but I don't know how shitty it could possibly be. Oh, also you want to make auto guns. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. That was a little painful. Lost 9 sacrets on that one. Assassination attempt on my prophet by a monster toad that, of course, killed me. So, goodbye, prophet. Awesome. Well, we're gonna need a marine officer then. Yeah, okay. Let's take this. Naturally. It's three auto guns, got 13 kills there. Should get our angel pretty soon. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little iffy on this one, but we'll see how it goes. Flyers are not our friend. It was quick enough. We lost 16 riflemen in the blink of an eye, but, you know. Where's my god? Still not coming out. Yep. Okay, Raga. Okay, let's go secure this connection then. Get Godhaven. We'll make sure we get all 4 connections and then clean up. Our god arrived, but Raga refused. We don't like to be refused. It's our trigger fingers twitching is what I want to say. All right. Let's see. Personal mist form. Personal iron skin. Temper flesh. Flying shield. We have no regen. Ever. Not unless we find a reasonable nature mage. Can you get nature 2? No, so you can't even get nature 2. Which means that regen eludes us. But, you know. Doesn't mean she can't get the job done. Also got flaming weapons on top of her flambeau. I don't know how that works, but sounds good. I mean, what can... I mean, it's just ridiculous. We're just clowning around now. I think you probably could take this. But it is a little iffy. There's not much reason for me to do it. Nah, I mean, I guess our nation kind of did everything already. Pretty much just get this other dude, load him up with troops. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Actually died. Too many crossbows on that one. Oh no, we fled. Okay. Picked up a limp, of course. Can't have a wake expand or any sort of expander without getting a limp. But yeah, that many crossbows, eventually one will pop mist form, and then the damage is gonna roll in fast. We don't even have any armor because I'm dumb. All right. Let's move in. Doesn't really matter, does it? And just make sure the first thing you cast is Divine Blessing. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Are we too far forward for range 50? I think so. Do not need to be that far forward. Wyverns were a little unexpected. Actually lost Marine Officer, probably my prophet, if I had to just take a stab in the dark. 29 Riflemen. No, we did not lose him. Okay, good. Yeah, just wait. Right, so we want some armor. We'll go with maybe just black steel. Nah, we're gonna wait for construction 5. Fuck it. It's not like I need you to go anywhere anyways. Okay. Arithia being a little stubborn. Surprise, surprise. Construct palisade. Arithia, accept. Found an impossible angle. Construct temple. Construct temple, as I said. Construct temple. They're really fucking dirt cheap. After this, just go evocation 7, because I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. Alright. Yep. What more do you need? Yeah, it's swapping over to the infantry because I'm largely heavy on resources compared to recruitment. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Also, we want to make shit. You can't really make anything that I can't make elsewhere, I don't think. Well, make the bright mail. And then we want for a helmet. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd like other things that you can't provide. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really for it. Crown of lead, pretty much, or just, I don't know, make one of those. I don't care. We have a good weapon. We don't need a better one. We could get auto stone skin. Earth boots is probably the best bet. Since, oh no, you should be able to make ranger boots. Oh, you can even make boots of the messenger. I don't know what. It's nature 1. That's crazy. Hell yeah. For miscellaneous, Girdle of Might, of course, and probably a trident. Big fan of the trident. Love a horror helmet, but death is not on the table. Really should have taken death. But we took what we had to take. Oh yeah, weren't we going to summon something? Alteration 5, the super soldier. It's 50 air gems. Not a chance in hell. Before I actually finish the game, not a chance in hell. Yeah, I mean, it's ludicrous, right? Fucking ludicrous, man. Jesus. This is just a joke mod, you know, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine in Skyrim. It's just for fun. It's just for laughs. We're all just laughing it up. Oh yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, why did I make earth boots? Well, I made earth boots so this guy could have 4 earth and do some badass earth stuff. I don't know what, but he can do it. Yeah, I mean, I can get a guy with 2 air, 2 earth, but doesn't really help much. Okay. 32 protection versus mundane is pretty good. Now it's like, do I want to wait all the way for Firestorm? I guess. What else am I doing? Found an enchanted gate. We are getting 4 air gems a turn now, because we got the Throne of Air. That's pretty nice. And our Sacred Skit Air Shield for free. That's pretty good. No one's going to complain about that. No, Pangea. And Olmreich. Oh, God. Olmreich. So scary. Oh, yeah, we're listening to the Icewind Dale soundtrack, by the way. This nation doesn't quite give me the Hell March vibes that Silverroos did. Pangea and Olmreich accepted. Good. More do you want? Could have made one of those leadership helmets. I don't think you guys can handle all this shit. That's a lot of troops. Alright, just hold on for a moment. Oh no, my prophet has disease! Oh no! That's nature 5 to get that. Fuck! And we're not playing with Dominions Enhanced. Fuck! We're gonna lose our profit. I don't know if I can afford to wait that many turns. How did you get diseased? Oh, there's nothing for it now. I mean, I can't cure it or anything. I have doctors, but they can't cure disease. Bullshit. So, pretty much we're just waiting a bit. It seems like a long time to wait. I'm worried about these thrones getting taken, but there's probably alternatives. Yeah, he hasn't hit this once yet. I don't know if anyone's hit this, but it's not going to take much to take. And we got to wait 6 turns after this guy dies, which is probably going to be a little bit yet. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, he's still got a few turns left in him. I think we go for this throne then. One last act, taking a 3rd throne. Oh my god, insane. Just deleted. That's all it takes. The army consists of mainly Aziz. Plural? The fuck is that? I think we are going to actually get that super soldiers. We'll be able to look at them at least. Yeah, thanks for the throne of air. Ayer. Died from a disease. Now the clock ticks. Yep. Pretty simple game, man. Uh-oh. Manica was suddenly attacked by the Eater of Gods. That's not good. Yep, there goes my profit. Why the fuck did this come in? What the fuck? Did I get tainted at some point? Well, that's pretty annoying. Also, 10,000 population died in Olier. I guess it is late age. Yeah. Well, that's ideal size for 10,000. It was at 20,000, and I have Death 1, so honestly, I was a little overdue. Also, I don't know why we have so many troops sitting around here, but sure. Yeah, so the problem is I don't have many priests. I got some, but not that many. I don't need a prophet. Well, I need either... Well, no, I think I can get a level 3 priest, can I? Oh, you definitely can't get all that shit. Well, should have Evocation 7, Alteration 4 by the time he comes back. We can cast the Super Soldier. We can look at him, gaze upon Captain America, and then go firestorm the shit out of this throne, take it. And yes, I do have a lot of soldiers. You're right. Luckily, I had 61 soldiers sitting there. Nice. Worked out. Come on, where is he? Pangea has declared war. That's not good. We can get a prophet again. That is good. We don't have our god yet. I gotta pick one of these dudes to become the leader. I guess we'll pick Arlie to become our prophet. Because now time is a little bit of the essence. Although, I mean, this stuff I can PD up pretty nicely with my money. Still hasn't come back. Shit. Alright, well, I can't wait around much longer then. Alright, that'll do it. Yeah, okay. Oh, also he lost all his gear. Yeah. So really, we'll just hopefully get him back, summon the super soldier, and that'll be that. Still hasn't come back. Last turn before war. Barbarian Horde and Spring Spires, but we defended that no problem. Yep. 200 gold temples is pretty unprecedented, I must say. You do not see that too often. Ever. Oh, these guys are not undisciplined. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. But you'll figure it out. It's big, massive Kludge City. I mean, we can do lines, we can do whatever you want, we can mix and match and slurp it around, and it doesn't even matter. Good God, it's just it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. They will all be in a position to shoot one way or another. They will shoot. That's it. There's no Kludge for us. Eyes of God was cast. Oh, the Wild Hunt. That's not good. Our God returned, and he attacked us where we have our Doom Stack. Let's watch his army. At normal speed. Should we watch it again at max speed? Let's just watch his army at max speed. Yeah. We did lose 22 riflemen, plus 3 drafted riflemen, but he lost 521. Pretty much instantaneously. Yeah, that's what we call imbalanced. Insane. Alright, go ahead and cast Augmentation. Let's see Captain America. Let's go take this. Yeah, I don't think Pangea is going to be in much of a position to hit me with a whole lot. Oh, he did hit it again. Let's see, without my massive army. Without his massive army. We still get riflemen. But it was not enough. Look at that. Yeah, not enough riflemen. Alright, but the fourth and final throne. Normal speed. There are wyverns there. They did get popped a little bit, but not much. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. And the fact that they're not projectiles. They just hit. They just hit, or they don't, you know, it's instant. Oh, my God. You see that thing just get shredded? Alright, let's watch it again on full speed. Jesus. Yep, that'll do it. Harrison, the augmented agent. So he's an assassin, 3, that's pretty good. 16 hit points, 15 natural protection, 16 MR, 20 morale, 20 speed, good lord. He's got 14 defense, 14 attack. He's got regen 30%, shock resist 10, fire resist 10, cold resist 10, poison resist 10, stealth 80, recuperation, patrol bonus 40, reinvigoration 4. And he comes with a stun prod revolver and stun grenade. But yeah, I mean, certainly not the most ridiculous assassin we've ever seen. And you definitely wouldn't really want to thug with him. He just doesn't have enough health, hit points, although his protection is pretty obscene for having no magic. He's also not sacred, unfortunately. But yeah, if you can just give him a lot of stuff to bump up his hit points, like a Coral Blade, I would say, maybe 2 Coral Blades to benefit from the regen. And so if he has like 28 protection, 40 hit points with 30% regen, and 10 resist to everything, that's pretty damn good. That's a good assassin. Not amazing. Still beatable, of course. All assassins are. Everything is. But yeah. But at the same time, that cost us, what, 40 fucking air gems? 50 air gems. And you have to kit them out. And it's like, how often do you need, like, an obscene pretender? Or an obscene assassin? It's sort of fun. I think it's a fun thing. If that's what you're into, is fun. But it's hard to say. Gearing out assassins extensively is rarely worth the cost. Because the things you might want to assassinate are the tricky ones. Like throne shit or something, maybe. And, I'm sure I didn't put PD anywhere else. Yeah, whatever. And the throne stuff is really tough to assassinate. You know, like Anunnakis and something like that. Like, I don't know. I think he'd still kind of struggle because he could just get smacked for like 30 damage, you know? But with that high of 15 natural protection is extremely good. So I don't know, maybe? Maybe. It would have been fun to play around with, but we just don't do long games. So that's it. Yeah, so all the firepower nations, I knew this when I grabbed the mod. I knew they were all going to be ridiculous. They're just meant for funsies. It's it is a bummer. It's hard to say. I've said before, I don't think you can ever do a nation with like modern firearms and it would be balanced while still making logical sense. Like, if it's just a reskinned crossbow, I mean, I guess. I think people want to play a modern nation like this because it's just ludicrous and fun and ridiculous, and just to see, it's like that game that was supposed to come out at some point, but then still hasn't, where you're like some guy from the modern day sent back to the medieval times with machine guns and shit. It's just sort of a fun concept. It's not balanced or anything really. So it's a little different of a case compared to a nation like Smurv or something, where it's like, this is a cool concept, this is cool artwork. It's a bummer that it isn't more balanced. Here it's like, balance is never the intent. The only thing I would say is maybe a bummer is like the Star Wars nations, which we'll get to at some point. There's a New Republic nation and an Imperial Enclave nation that has like, lightsabers and blasters and AT-ATs and stuff. I think that is sort of like, I think you could balance that out somewhat, maybe a bit more. But at the same time, it's like, it's fucking lightsabers and blasters and stuff. It's like, what do you expect? Your blasters are designed to just blow a hole straight through a man. And lightsabers, obviously, they're gonna they're gonna win against steel swords pretty much any day of the week. So I think we probably won't do. Let's just look at them, because we've already looked at Almreich. So this one was very similar. You get actually a sacred cav, which is kind of funny because it's like, it's not even very good. It's the old mounting system, so it's one unit with 5 body protection, 17 defense, no shield, a broadsword, a hoof, and a revolver. It's like, it's funnily enough like the most balanced thing in the whole mod. I don't know why you'd make it, compared to making the Aryan Guardsman with the small auto gun. Which, yeah, so that was the same as the Sovarus. Oh no, the Sovarus had the rifle. Okay, so this thing's even more busted then, because then you can get flaming weapons or whatever, weapon bless, with 3 attacks at range 35, but you could easily just take far shot. Yeah, so this one's pretty ridiculous. Also, they also get brown shirt militiamen with rifles, sacred. And that's not even cap only, so that's pretty obscene. They also get Vampire Guardsmen with range 45 automatic rifles, 3 shots, 12 armor piercing. Sacreds in non-fort caves specifically. But otherwise, this one seems pretty similar. I don't know how much different stuff they would even get. They get the Panzer light tank. They do get an area plane capable of ferrying around a small complement of dedicated air infantrymen very quickly. So I assume it comes into battle with air infantry. And rocket launch site. Rocket site commander. Could fire a steady stream of fiery death at nearby enemy armies. Its power would be to the artillery what an auto gun is to a rifle. It's pretty fun. Right. And then there's Anglia. Dark Satanic Mills. So this one is definitely a bit different. This one's a bit more unique. Police constables, redcoat riflemen, but I mean, it's still like, you're still going to have guns. They're still going to be ridiculous. You get scoped rifles. You get more cavalry, but again, it's like, why, I suppose? Also, there's size 3 cavalry, which seems old school. Yeah, they get carbines or revolvers. I don't know why you'd bother. You do get Maxim guns, range 50. So it's basically the same as the auto gun, though. Same cost, 1 per turn. Yeah, it's basically the same thing, just a little reskin. Grenadier Guard Sacred with rifles and grenades. Pretty simple. Guard Standard. Household Cavalry Sacred. Guard Cornet. Yeah, it's pretty much the same stuff. The mages are probably different a little bit. Maybe. But mostly the same stuff. Yeah. Oh god, they don't even get any fun tanks or anything. This nation gets shit. That's lame. Okay, and then there's the Star Wars ones, which I don't really want to look into too much yet. But yes, there is lightsabers. You still get blaster rifles, 14 armor-piercing fire damage every round, and poison grenades. So it's still like just as obscene, but you get lightsabers. So I think we would play the Star Wars nations with lightsabers and stuff instead of doing the usual. So we'll skip Anglia and Ulmreich. We won't do those. But we'll do the Star Wars ones if they ever come up. Or when they come up, I should say. But alright, good stuff. That was just a fun, easy game. Oh, let me mark it off the list. And I'll mark the other 2 off the list. Ulmreich, Manica, Anglia, marked. Good, good. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks next time.